Howdy, my name is Good Guy Mike. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to more Wurm Unlimited. So, a quick and dirty tutorial today on how to flatten the ground. Flattening the ground is one of the most frustrating things when you're first starting, one of the things that is most likely to make you want to quit this game. So, before we start though, I'm going to teach you a very important little tidbit. Okay, so if you go escape, and you will get this option right here. You're going to click HUD settings, and you're going to want to make sure that tool belt is illuminated. Okay, tool belt is going to make your life so much easier because it allows you to drag and drop tools onto this, which allows you to quickly access them instead of going through your inventory. Now, if you have died recently, you'll respawn with your tool belt not being equipped, but actually in your inventory. What you'll have to do then is you have to find your tool belt in your inventory, right click on it, and click equip. Okay, so once you equip the tool belt, you can then click that. I'll pop this up, and you can drag and drop items onto this list. So I automatically have my shovel and my pick equipped. So what we're going to be doing is leveling. Now you're going to want to make sure that your shovel is selected and it's green. So you're just going to click on it. See, when I click on the pick, it turns green. Click on the shovel, it turns green. If you are a high enough level, you'll be able to look at the tile borders with your shovel, and it will tell you whether they are flat or not. We want to make a flat square, we're going to want them to get flat. So let's go over here to ones that we know are not flat. So these ones right here. When you are not my level, okay, you will have to go to the tile borders and right click and examine. It'll take a second, and then it will tell you in this little box down here, which is your friend. This little box down here will tell you everything you need to know about this game, why things are and are not working. Okay? This says the slope is three steep towards you. Okay? So that means you can look around and you can tell where it is steepest. Now, before we start, I should say that these squares are not entirely divided up into one dirt per one square. That's more like 4 dirts per square. The corners. See how the corner kind of morphs here? So if I pull a dirt out of this corner can drop down, and I can keep pulling dirt out of these, and these other 3 corners will stay the same. So the biggest trick to this is, honestly, you're going to want to go examine. So it says 3 dirt steep towards you. So that's, usually that means that, if it's towards you, it means that the hill is coming down towards you. And if it's away from you, it means that it will go away from you. Think of it as if you poured water in the square right here. If it would run towards you, that means the hill is steep towards you. If it would run away from you, that means it is away from you. So we need to remove 3 dirt from this area right here. So we have our shovel out, so we're just going to right click and dig. Alright, so that's the basic concept behind it. You can queue up actions like this. So we'll queue up a few. And this will fill up my inventory real quick, so I'll give you 1 second. Okay, so we've dug that down, and now you can see that the tile border here now says flat. But you guys, it won't say that for you because unless you're level 20, it won't actually give you these little updates. So we're going to right-click, examine, and it'll say the slope is level. Now the trick is you want to get all 4 sides of this level, and that is going to be a pain in the butt, okay? So, the trick then is that you're going to want to, basically you're going to fight with this for a little bit, okay? Let me go ahead and dump out some sand over here, or some dirt. You're gonna wanna make sure that you have as little possible in your inventory. Okay. Drop on ground. Perfect. So, now that I have that, see, and just throwing that little dirt down there on the ground there, it, made that unlevel. So you're gonna wanna usually throw it in a pile. Anyways, basically you're gonna fight with this ground, try and get it as flat as possible, and then, once you get to a high enough level, you can do a trick where you actually just click on the ground and you go to flatten. Okay, flattening ground, it will save your life so much, because basically he's going to go and automatically start moving things around. But of course you have to be a high enough level for this to actually work. Otherwise he's going to try and it's not going to work. So see how the ground is moving around like that? It's because I'm a high enough level and this ground isn't too steep. Okay, so it says you finished flattening. So now if we look at the tile borders, it says, so it's flat there. This one isn't quite flat. This one isn't quite flat. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to try and flatten one more time. So right click, flatten. See, it's going to take a few times when you're a lower level for it to actually do anything. And even with me at my high level, because it was moving so much dirt around, it was a bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, so now we can go ahead, we can look at it again. This one says that it's flat. It says it's flat. says it's flat. Awesome. So everything here is flat. That means that we can build on this house and everything. The next little trick that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go right click and use the level. Now level, you have to be standing on a flat piece of ground, but it will bring the other pieces to a flat area like that. So you can right click level, and it's, as you see, it's going to take 1 minute and 22 seconds to level this out. Excuse me. Of course, it's going to add dirt into your inventory. So if you don't have enough room in your inventory, he's going to stop before he hits that final spot. So for me, it'll probably take about, I can take 6 dirt or 5 dirt because I have a bunch of food in my inventory. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to then turn to a square that's next to you that's down from that, and you're going to do the same exact thing, level. So you can actually queue up digging here, digging, level here, and that will speed up the leveling process. Okay, so some problems that you may run into. If you're digging in too steep of an area, so say like the corner there, if I tried to level that, I would get a bit of information that says you are not a high enough level to dig in that steep of an area. That's pretty self-explanatory. It just means that the area is too steep. You have to level up a little bit more. So that's why it is a good idea to, when you're first starting your base, to start at a fairly flat spot or on the water where there's a lot of dirt so that you can build out into the water, because it doesn't take any levels to make an area. It takes levels to tear areas down. Okay, guys, so I hope that was helpful. If it was, let me know. Digging is actually very frustrating. It is one of the most frustrating things in this game when you're first starting. So don't get discouraged. Everything else is a lot better. Alright guys, I hope this was helpful. If it was, let me know. If you want to know another tutorial, please let me know as well, and I will keep making these. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. You guys, keep being good, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy. Goodbye!